pota kursa seo na ngare nun konya abu apu ganogil arare nguna jokano karla kesa kanyana nukan ola muna tikisila lo Uganda lo pota chama kisido asa isboitino na atwana na ngare nikita teker ngata ker as egeuna tukoto na ara tunga sinu kanya pe bon apota long no sinoya nyune be inyebe jara kirete so apara sa wonja to kam edo za para sa no insecurity ni teso apota do mutanyi seta no de deng no ya ne ja to lo gela ipolo papana de le bishop lukon abu ni tanyi sina bale be nyoba bere si teso yo si polo ina kinu kana si kerete kwa ni bale be inyama mezite monota to kusone ja si to makofu na sa nyu de kwani chana no bala sana lu akerite mamedinya mata ekote sa nyu ni soma so apotu muno lo ma so akino ada so aduku na tukoto na baka ela so soroti association ngare ni kike polo no bangor nada bu wana kisa somna langini no anyu na isina pekini so atyo kusona jasi no akerite etungalo akerete ede sirikale ngululu asoma edi borolu arakoko ayari tunga kira somte borolu arakoko rapota dia kutidwe ya jaso kitui yara tengulo kitui konya posta polo adia kunikezi hata makira ngu iti mtosi itota ebani ne nara je ngoto masubane nu jasi loro isa wene nesabun tore ngoda tiengo da jaingi na
okay papa
ana kita okadi sare ana ja uto masubane nu ja archbishop lo PAG le buni tai salami kina ke paran na seuna renesi oso de ja ngole la regional bishop le seuna lolo ade so akadi ngona re kere ne sabun tore ngone aja re ngone aja uto mo sawe lolo de jango da bumina konya salami kina ngulu adol bumina ido apera alimu na krona polo konoi na kito ngo arare ja sungunu no ja stoma o social media mamera temare ba asabo ni nara be ada nga nyoun ido mambo be ngara ko na ekirigi konya sala kita apolo kita tekena ikaruo kiruo atukoto na ara shil biaras to sikplek ikulepek atukoto na ido ko pe shil biara asala kita apolo kita tukoto na asala kita tukoto so mamara ila oli orichut automatunara so kesa pota pepe utali mokita ngojebe okarla kesa kanyango no do anu kan ala makisil nesida pota so apedoroto ice boykin engare no nikosilo sodit nesi papa razimodoto la pota so peka kope moro lo sodit are prime minister to mapara taun aja kaiti William Alloch ni sara tupito dika so mata so ekaru yare bon ogatu ni bobakop eso le nyobo ya kasa esi obo se na ja polo katekerin arazi le politicians bonu le pikaito sa somne enyebi ya oretare se polo makere le bonu som lara wi modo to ya utunga kelo makere re bara oti minister ni mama pero na pona reto mo meeting da ngo ko pela re kirigi ado pe para ne ore na meeting ado ngalota e boy kino meeting ngo bon ogiro tunga kera ponore nyaba ya unun etunga ngululu arasi professionals la just makerere mamti pedosi abunene no meeting kwangu anangu apo tuatema sebe mamete ni federation kere ala marebe ajala kisido etunga ngulu somata asore tabangor ne ja tekeli. Okay, no, Papa,
Papa, if you can hear me, yes, Papa, if you can hear me very well. Now we want to understand. Etunga tekerno kingangene kutoka na misikini be. Inyobo ejai kinijo iwadikauni aiwadikaite na ajenete bonebe ejai ekotielo sakonye atipokine mediation anu anyunu bia itemo kino gurle jai kopani ichu.
Ongalejo abu wapugano diaka. Aja ngurana na ajai tiberane se pupo kitangura na nyini dado bobo abuikin ai siboikina morboro choro abuikin ai gasetina papa mormon ojene beringa kirona a court ye jasi. Mama jeni aredo apugana ni nyina ya utakronu. Uganda courts. Da wanu bobo nyina ya unakronu aiti dolkini mun. Ahumo kini boni na bo utakanu nezininde. Apotakiro utakandu iso achamun. Ayangada ene sedo pretabu acham. Asom keda papa mor lo ijai. Nare ibunebe arangole rote de pobon de pedoroni ay temokina tikso de jasi. Konya don wa umokin ama me una mor kina ne jasi so keda papa mor. Nare aja karte ne jai apugana lopet ne saya utinu. Yani jai kisila lu pika kitapuganda. Mambo be puton lo keda lu pika kito sotoma atukoto kosi. No di sirigina na kini do petwanan. Do nyini so ma do nyo so ma so anen. E ba ke o mo to lu kusi sirigin. Ado pa kita ma sa na rika da papa mo. So do pana bia ipa do so. Ipone na so meeting. Mama etwa lu pone to meeting ko nya mama ngata chana kini kesi. Nu nyo kana apedo na so. E balebe o mo sirigin. E bo do na mo ko nya ijukuno kopeka na ijukona kinapugana institution lo ichu 5 million per month. Ido ponenete in it every 3 months about Apollo kebe 15 million. Webe ete mormorolo petaito som. Konya tukoto mami to soma e. Todo aibodore pedo tukoto som. Are mama pedori lo era ngare non ay nana kini. Koleje de jay kada papa osuban. Lo eta la joni me iso lo rest in peace. Atakana kinitunga atakana kinesi a prime minister lo fekwana ra mormorolo isirigin anai kona itolo takronu ejasu toma atukot do kana lo mambo betakana kinisirigin kere ne sito samae atama lo para prime minister do kana bi umji para takaka kinengo isirigin le apro na worona cabinet worona council atatakimete mama bochom so anwangun abuda nganye mama mbona so mengo no mo kubobo abu papa opeda seun deputy silu ngara ito sem ikanya pe ai bodo be je ngaso e anje secretary la ko tango to set up anai ngara kitreso amonu ni sirigindai abu alema abu bo to lu apika na kini ngode abu giri tuangu ajala kini tuana ne do pete bon keda kebero lu menga jenare roko kara na nes bone ja sto secretary asom sine kere no secretary konya mame pero ta moiki no soy surigin nara o secretary de nesite po de retwa na ndio pete lere professional akrono ay mo surigin ay wadi ka proportional so dumuni surigin okina fachu abuya ngalo peta loto do o bank no ngolilo microfinance le ja sorotine e bo ko ngara na so surigin ko to so agwela flags tede aputosia papa mo risara right mo so mero isara right on the and they were willing to finance. They were willing to give us a grant. But now I have left them. I have not yet got the money from them. I'm the next person who will do it. I also try to write a lot of letters. They just I boys on bed gala no among agangat. Apota worka kise national forest house or sida ebaloa anuna dumunanyo adumuna ekito de peroti tungaira. Ida anwangun apotwa pedosi adomunikito likumde do pet le copa na ja se konya bwa atamebe on takop around la palo ngonet epotu do won na si ja ono se kitongu se ja se kitongu dainen so araka so mai mo kwa pa bujo limuno o mo ati sirigin mami sirigin lo pedo ni salamun
okay
so arayo ja tana le arayo professional to office asomu ki peda ngarati.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Papa, if you can still better listen to hear me again. I wanted to ask you, or nare jangi setene back as tunga bonebe. Agao nune na study to ver agao nune ne agao muratu kotono ichu. That is 1993. Then you managed to have a kind of papimodoto kwape first or more in 1995. Abunijo abuni Papa Suban apuganika Papa Suban. Balata keroking abonebe. You are the biggest problem. You are an agent of confusion. Why is it that the fiction in Ichu, Ejieleja Ichu Mame Kota down? Where is the problem? Who is playing or who is not doing his part in helping the attacker amisikin be borolo beta swam kesi look at them nare before Papa Mormore atwanare you were cited as among those Luetijete Apuganike Papa that is Osuban, and then that issue kept on dragging. I remember there was an audio that spread like wildfire on social media before the death of Papa. Now, where is this confusion, and why is your name being mentioned all the times whenever these issues come? And this time around, you have resigned. You're now trying to tell me issues of the money is behind this and other things.
You know, when you are a hero, people will talk about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you are not a hero, you can't be talked. Nobody can talk about you. So let them talk about him, and that because I'm a hero. To tell you the fact, the late Papa Suban, Adumuna Kron no itala resodai. Nara inesidai abubobo eda anyu ne badekakin. I makakin atoma som or deka. Ebalaki silikosile bala ija reto keraso ebe. You are incapacitated. You resign. But he didn't resign. So it was me who wanted to move emotion of no confidence. But then I was also a deputy prime minister, so I could not go to the parliament, our council, to move a motion. And I don't think a councillor has moved that motion. You know, I am far-sighted. And when I do things, I know what I'm doing. They will come to know it later. Now, very good. I've left now this time or tomorrow. Let them now wait to see how successful it will be. In this very government, it was a queen here who wanted to go fast. That's Rokinerene's office. I could say Bunga. As I can't lay the office, I could say Bunga, and he told me that he was going to step down. But I'm surprised today he says he's not going to step down. He's now the best man to talk about staying on. It is all right. I know there are many people, many members, many cabinet members who want to step down. Let me tell you, we have at Tunisia and Papa, I think I can. It's someone of the real no tororo tomo cabinet. It's someone. Soroti city, the largest town in our areas, does not have one cabinet minister. I tried to put one, but I rejected him. Soroti County, Soroti District, I managed to put one, who's now Minister of Land. Who is externally proved. And the minister, because that is the executive arm of the institution. We should be having all the districts with somebody represented to bring the problems of that district in the executive arm. Or to see that things that which come and councillors and district leaders. So I'm not worried because that's what I have been a hero like that wherever I go. Okay. You know, when I started this institution, you can ask the Alloch, when we started it, I was again a problem. But I continued and the thing came out. And I'm very happy that I'm a problem because of my own strength and strength and the ideas.
Okay.
Emolot, local Agoni, Emolot. Institution. That is wrong. Institution local Agoni doesn't want to sec. Doro soda, I write a girl, okay, each channel is down in Canali Mutorem. I am a Ponolo is spoken on upon local Pugatunga, and that's to Ketunga. The clan were much respected. That's why we brought this idea. The Apollo Patekerin, and that's why President Mzee gave us that thing in 1995. And always he says, and Kanyati Mam Tunga Kajanete, the down in Yakakino Napedorosio. Mame Pupete, Mame Genete. That's the problem. So don't worry about them. I don't care about them talking ill of me. Our social media ban, it may doesn't rock on me, but for me, I said that's all right.
Okay.
To be a hero, when you will die a hero.
Yes, you will die a hero definitely. To be a hero, you have to remain and stand strong, and then nobody will disorganize as long as you know the right path. Now, you worked with the Papa Emolot for close to 2.5 years. Let's say 2 years to be exact for now. And if during that time you definitely knew that Papa Emolot was operating illegally, why did you accept to be with him for 2 years? You were aware that there was a protracted court battle that still is there, and we all know that this issue is coming for mediation. Why did you take all that time without opening up or even rejecting the proposal to work with him?
I check Pakibam Genebe, Otomako Panajas, CIDs, they generate penal assignment. I reported young Nichunaron Situan, and you go and work there with that person. So I told those of Alloch, no, I'm going to work with this. So
simply meaning you are working with those of Alloch together with to investigate Emolot.
I was doing everything I could do inside. I was very good to him, and he loved me. And even now, it's very sad to see that I've left to him. Yes. That Mama could try to do the solo, but I wanted to find why better couldn't us. Because you can't a giant and actions in Asia, Papa. Now, one are out selfish. How do you put an imbalanced cabinet? I pick it one day. I heard from one of the ministers, but let Minister Deputy Narabe. Oh, but apart from more Apugana, Nahalona, Raina Tororo. So he's going to put as many ministers who are his brothers and sisters. That's one minister told me. So I was able to get some of these things. I know I generally exactly. I get okay. Mama do they say, no, let's go. And that's what I did.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I want to ask you, I have two last questions for you before I go for a commercial break. And one of the key things that I want you to make us understand, you have retired. Very many people have said you have retired in a bad faith. What is this all containing in your retirement? Have you retired in good faith? And then, before I usher in another question for you.
No, but whatever they want to say, the bad faith, that's all right. And I've told you that a hero always dies a hero. So if they call it a bad faith, it's okay. But for me, I know it is good for me to retire. I'm going to go to because if you want to do something and the person who is your leader doesn't want you to do it, how do you continue doing it? How will you succeed? Maybe perhaps somebody and a joke. I remember I brought in the cabinet people who could be very, very influential. I don't believe I finance and investment. The man said we are going to get tractors from Canada. We are not in Iraq, no, and I can do a banner. And I was not the connections to the You see, there were people who were able to make us push this institution very high.
Okay.
So I could have now work to make this institution push. Okay. I don't want to vegetate in the institution, doing nothing there. What for? That's why I've left it. I have a skills by Ronald. It's all right.
Okay.
I am not worried. Let the institution develop now in the best way that they can.
Yesterday when you talked to me, you told me, my son, I want to tell you right now, right from the inception, my office made several calls for reforms in principle and recommendations for change of behavior of the administration, but all in vain. I personally took records of endless complaints from the public about misconduct and traditional practices and uncultured behavior within the institution, which have damaged the reputation of the leaders. And one of the other things you talked was the issue of that is contempt of court that you have just also said here. And then one other thing that I need you to make us understand. You raised, even in the letter that is circulating, you raised the issues of political interference that seems to be one of the key things that is affecting the leadership of institutions. Give us some deep dive on this and make us understand. Because in your resignation, you have told us that Papa has concentrated in politics, and we know politics is a two-way. You may do it in good faith and the other in bad faith. Take us through this.
Dama pakena bundo roko kya Museveni ne. Mamjibu anyo se na mtaputo. Kada oko kya Museveni. Was not a cultural thing. Dama college tena loso nesi palisa. Utasetu ngaluo Maria also parliament. Obunesa olota abuwa kinedopet. Mami nara politics. Dama college tena jara tions kumi bode bukedia. Da atwane wa chairperson. Oseri suka mota the camera including the other DC for the camera. Mam Papa Bolotona was not politics.
Okay.
So Akron Kamanara.
No. Okay, thank you. You have made me to understand that. Owing to the above, I decided to resign alone on the 23rd of December 2023. Other ministers are still working, but
exactly.
It's important to note that. Yes.
I told you this day. In fact, about I just from the cabinet and working on the Korusa New. I've already told you Kui was one of them. And then I have a means of security also on the way. He told me there is another minister from Kenya who has resigned. I think he will be producing some of his news now, very soon.
Okay. If you can hear me, one of the last things I want to ask you, one of the key things that you are raising, and you told me also yesterday, is to set a ground for mediation, which is scheduled for December 1st. And it is intended outcome and prepare for suitable reforms and formation of an inclusive, stable government for Iteso Cultural Union to start development and unity. Now the questions that the questions that are still lingering, because several people are asking, even today when I was coming for this show, some people asked me, why ask Mzee if he retires now that, okay, he has retired, you have retired, in good faith, if court decides to say that Mzee, Alloch side wins, and you are appointed, just as you have told us that you were working secretly, getting information from this side to feed those of Alloch, will you take that appointment? And if Papa Emolot, those of Alloch agree with Papa Emolot right now, will you, if by chance given an appointment, take that appointment again as a prime minister?
No, I'm now old. I don't want to do. You see, people say that you are a confusing agent. I want now to retire permanently and leave this institution to continue. And I'm very happy that the Constitution is going to do. And you know why I'm saying mediation is better than court? What happens in court is going to be very shameful. One side is going to shed tears. I'm telling you the truth. Because with the court issues, they are not good things. Okay. They will then be able to form one united government.
Okay.
We have been making a lot of noise about unity, including our political leaders.
Okay.
Religious leaders,
Okay.
So we want to try as much as possible. Alam as a crown koti, alam apoto tamana rosokinga. Mama na buna jauto tama. Konya lipita okesi, usama utunun, o tamana rosi, osota jala kina crown koti. Elipe ngaja katala should I to pull out of court, areta mana rosi kesi.
Okay, thank you so much for giving us some highlights. Maybe your last remarks to Ateker, because I'm afraid I may not get back to you, or I may get back to you at the last minute, a later minute, if there are questions that you're supposed to respond to from the listeners.
I have given this in good faith.
Okay.
Those who think that I've given these things in bad faith is up to them. And I finally want to tell you that in this world, I respect God. God is the overall. Secondly, the clan, where I come from, my clan is very important. Thirdly, the state that is taking care of us. These are the three governments that I respect.
Okay.
If there is anybody else who thinks that I should respect them, that is outside these three, Mama Pedori.
Okay. Thank you so much, Papa Venancio Vance Omome, who has been with us